Hello, I'm Keith Ray, and I'm the senior pastor at Clemson United Methodist Church. In 2005, the people of Clemson United Methodist Church moved into a new facility. It was a difficult move in some ways because many of you had to give up a space that had been sacred for a long time. But because of your commitment to continuing to do God's work in the world, and because of the opportunities that God put before you, you made a decision to relocate to a piece of property that had ample parking and allowed for expansion of the church. Since that time, we have continued a forward path, and we've paid off the facilities you built initially. And last year, we began a study on how we might move forward with our facilities so that the ministry of Christ could continue in this place. A study committee was established, and we looked at where we needed new space. We found out a few things that we already knew, but we were able to put on paper. We had large gatherings on Sunday evenings with college students and a vital youth program, and they are out of space. We saw families coming to this congregation with children and a children's program that was expanding. We saw a congregation where intergenerational opportunities were given so that youth and children and young adults and older adults could be in conversations with one another. And the study committee looked carefully at what we needed next and came to the conclusion that a Christian life center, a place where we could have more fellowship, a place where we could be in outreach, a place where our youth could continue to grow and flourish, is what we need next. And so we are at this juncture in our journey raising funds for this capital campaign. I'm so excited about the opportunities this new facility will bring to us. I imagine, for instance, a facility where youth are comfortable coming in and out, not just on Sundays, but 7 days a week. I can imagine a facility where church dinners are taking place and people of all ages are enjoying the company of one another. I see some expansion for the Little Lights program and for Mother's Morning Out as we provide new space for them. I see outreach opportunities as we open our doors to Salkehatchie work teams or other work teams. I also see the possibility of a space that allows us to create a new worship opportunity on Sunday morning that draws young people especially into the life of the church. Some people call it contemporary worship. I'd like to call it relevant worship, worship that speaks to the young people, college students and youth alike. And this new space will be built in such a way that it doesn't feel just like an athletic gym, but also can be used as a place for worship and a place for meetings. I think that this new facility is going to enable us to continue our forward momentum as disciples of Christ. We all know that churches are not buildings, and if something happened to our buildings today and they were no longer here, we would still be the church, because the church is made up of people, and Christ came so that people might hear of God's love. But buildings are resources that help us make disciples and help us tell the story of God's love. This new facility is going to enable us to do that even more, and I hope you will pray and reflect on how you can be a part of this campaign to raise the dollars we need for this facility. I hope you will consider how you might sacrifice some things so that we all can use our resources together to enable the gospel of Jesus to continue to be lived out amongst our children, our youth, our young adults, and our adults. We are making disciples for Jesus Christ, and we are transforming the world with God's help.